Hey guys, welcome to my life. Today I'm going to be designing for a client, so you can join me live to design an ad flyer for a client. So let's get to it. So this is the details you want me to use. These are the details. So um I'm going to be using these details to do the flyer. So yeah, let's get started. So it's kind of like a tech flyer. So I already made some research about blue tech background because their brand color is blue. So I have to use like everything has to be blue. So yeah. So I'm searching for the right background to use now so that I can get started. If you're just joining my life, you're welcome. Um I like this one. Okay, let's check for some background here. Okay, let me download this one, and I will need something like this. If I can get something like this, it will be good. Let me just check somewhere. I can use this background, so I'm going to use this one. Their logo can be here, so yeah. Going to be bringing the background now. Oh, baby, you're welcome. Welcome to the live. You're welcome. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and look for their logo. Their logo should be somewhere in one of the past designs I've done for them, so I just have to check. Oh, I think this is one of their work I've done. Okay, not this one. Um, Scan. Okay, so this is the works I've done for them. So I'm just going to take the logo from here, and that's all what I need from this design. So this is their logo. Let me add something like a shape there. So So I'm just checking this out. Maybe we might not use it, we might use it. So just going to blur this area, and maybe I'm going to duplicate the circle and add and remove the marks so that it's going to be transparent, and I'm going to add stroke for the second shape. You can see it's not showing because the opacity and the fill was reduced, so you have to increase the two of them, and you have to blur out this area. So now let me look for round lens flares. First let me download this because I might need it, and I'm going to need this for sure because the website is all about website and web pages. So the flyer is all about website and web app. So programming is included. If you're a programmer, you should know that to create a website, it involves codes. So we're going to use this as our background, something like that. And yeah, so let's just blend it to our background. Something like this is okay. Now I'm going to be looking for lens flare round one. So I'm going to use this one or something less shiny, or I can use this blue one since it's already blue. I can just use it instead of downloading the yellow one and try changing the color. I can use this one. I just wanted to use it for my Eclipse tool to see if it's going to match. If it's not going to match, I can remove it. I think it's too shiny for this, so I'm going to remove it. And I prefer something like this, just simple, not too shiny, just simple. Okay, this is okay. I'm just going to change the color to blue. Okay, let me arrange this. Alright, so let me go back to my details that was given to me. So website versus web app. I'm going to write website first. I'm thinking of doing, wait, so let's say this is down here. So I'm thinking maybe adding the V up here or and the S up here, or the V down here and the S up here. So I don't know. Let's see. No, no visuals. You're welcome to my life. So let me check for some ideas. There are some ideas here, but I'm looking for maybe some glow ideas. No, it doesn't give me that, so just going to go and look for check among these ones. This is actually nice though. This is actually nice, but I don't think it's going to like match my design. So, but let's check. We can still check if we want. So, and I'm going to change this effect on the font. So I'm just using it as a layout for my design. Lightning actually makes it look good, but doesn't really. I don't really feel it, so I'm not going to use it. I'm thinking of wait. Okay, let me just make it easier. I'm going to increase this one, this space it out a little bit, not too much, just 60 is okay. I used size 56, so I'm going to use size 56 for this also. So I'm going to reduce this top one because I want it to be the same line, so it has to be reduced. Let me reduce this a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to hold control and select these two fonts. I want it to be a bit slanty, so I'll right click and go to skew, and I'll make hold the middle dot there and drag it up. So I want it to be something like this. So yeah, now I'm going to be editing the text with my blending options panel. So let's go there and let me go to gradients first. That's the first thing. I think this color is okay. You can see the code here. This color is okay already. It's still visible, so I'm going to go to inner glow. You can see this is already set on my laptop, so now increase the noise a little bit. I will increase the noise. You can see it's giving it that freeze freeze kind of vibe. So let's see, the size should be increased a little bit. So you can just copy my settings. If you are looking for how to achieve this, you can copy my settings and you can achieve this. So yeah, maybe we could leave the website white like that. It's still going to be good though, but I think this is okay. Should we add a drop shadow? Do you think it's going to need a drop shadow? Maybe, maybe. So let me bring this up a little bit. Maybe I'll make this a gradient of black and white gradients, not like black and white, but light, like ash. So I'm going to make these two white, and maybe no, I'll make these two ash, then I'll make the middle to be ash. So I'm going to hold out key and add one more here, and get and change this to this color, ash here. You can see it, just ash. Now it's giving some nice effects. You can see how it looks like. So if you switch this off, you can see I like it like this. So yeah, this is good. Now I want to add some pen tool. Wait, I'm going to use some pen tool here. Let me just move this up a little bit. Now I'm going to be looking for, I want to be adding someone here. So I'm going to add someone programming. So we just look for a nice picture of someone programming, and maybe the light is reflecting through their faces or something like that. So, but I don't know if it's going to be easy to find that kind of picture I'm looking for. This is actually looking good, but not what I'm looking for. Or maybe we could just use this. I'm kind of feeling the vibe of this picture. I like this picture actually. And also this picture. I like these two pictures. Which one do you think we should go with? I think I should go with this one. I don't know. Do you guys have any opinions? Um, let's check out this one first. So it's going to be somewhere here. So you can see I don't think I'll use this. Let me see if I can use this. Wrong panel. Okay, I think I can go with this one. So I'm going to use my pen tool and draw a shape here. So also pen tool is one tool that took me a long time to master, which I haven't really mastered yet, but you just have to keep trying to know how to use the pen tool. And it's a very powerful tool in Photoshop. The pen tool is very powerful in Photoshop. I don't think the shape is straight. I think this one could work. So just close it up, and I'm going to be using light blue for this one. Not light blue, I'm still going to change it, but let me search for pattern overlay. So I'm going to be using this kind of patterns, but I'm going to be using a different one because I've used this a lot of times. So I'm going to be using a different one. All these they just look similar. If I can find a different one, I'll be happy. This one actually looks good. Okay, let's use this one. Should we? Uh, yeah, let's use it. Can use it. I'm going to put it here and create clipping marks. Or you can see it's not an image. It's like whatever. I don't know. Maybe the person who uploaded it didn't upload it as image, so I don't think we can use it. So let's go ahead and use let's use this one. So I'm going to bring it down here and going to flip it and create clipping marks. So just increase it a little bit. I think this color is nice. I think hard lights makes it look nice. Let me see if I zoom out. If I zoom out, maybe it's going to be nice. But it doesn't look sharp. I'm going to be using let's enhance to enhance it. So just going to go to let's enhance to enhance the image so that it can be clearer to use. So I'm going to bring in the image and enhance. So it's enhancing, we have to wait for it. So it's still processing. I have to wait for it to process. Okay, it's done now. So we can replace our picture with this one. You can see the difference. It's far different and it's bigger now because size was increased. So yeah, I'm going to create clipping marks and I'm going to remove this one. I think I prefer it like this. I have to change the blending mode for this one. Hard light goes really well with this and also this one. But I think I'm going to go with hard light. Hard light looks more mature than, yeah. So I'm going to add another layer, create clipping marks. Now go to my brush and I'll brush just the edge here, but I'm going to use this color, maybe a lighter color of that color, and just add it at the edge here. Just be neat with it, give it a clean touch. Yeah, give it a clean touch just around the edge, so it is going to look like a 3D kind of shape. So yeah, so after you've done that, you go to your blending, you choose overlay or soft light. So I think soft light looks better, but if we're using soft light, we'll have to duplicate it. And also there's screen here. Screen too looks good. Screen looks good here. Soft light. Let me duplicate the soft light and create clipping marks. So soft light looks actually much better. So let me add. So now I'm going to select all this and bring it down. Of course, I'm going to duplicate this and I'll add it somewhere. Just don't know where. This is why I said I needed someone programming, because now this edge is going to obstruct my design, but we don't know how it's going to be yet. So let me duplicate this. Duplicate this. No, I've duplicated it already, so let me just bring it. I'm going to select the lower one and bring it, and maybe flip horizontal. Maybe flipping horizontal. You can see, then I'll put this here. So this was what I was trying to achieve. You understand? This was what I was trying to achieve, and yeah. But now we need someone who is programming. So let's go back and search so we can see if we'll find someone. Or shall I say someone coding? This is something something like this I want, but not like vector images. I want a real image, so I don't think I'm going to get a real image like this. Looking for a real image. So let me search for this. I think this could work. I think this one would work because we can just remove the background here and maybe look for a way to make it work. So let's try out this one, and I'm going to be removing the background here. So let me remove the background, bring it, click on remove background and click on enhance. So it's enhancing now. We have to wait for it. Finish enhancing. So it's still processing. Okay, now let's see if our background was removed the way I want it. Okay, oh, you can see it excluded our PC, which also brought a second idea for me. What if I used this? I'm just thinking though. Could just see how it works. um I just want something like this. Since it removed our PC, you can just make it something like this. Let me change the perspective to make it more You get, not like this, yeah, like this, something like this. And so it actually gave us some ideas, but we don't know yet if this idea is going to work. So because there are other details which I've not added, so what if I'm trying to look for like a space or something? We don't know. But it really looks good though. It really looks good. So since I brought this, I'm going to be removing this one here. Going to be removing this one. And there are still some things here that I saw. Something like this, all these illustrations. I can just put it around his face and maybe let it be drawn. I'll put it like on the screen, maybe coming towards his face, then add a glowing effect on his face, like it's glowing on his face. So yeah, that's the idea I just came up with now, but let's see if we can achieve it. So this is what I mean, something like this, like this. Just want it to be around his face or something like this. So let's see if we can steal from this picture. Just want to see how it's going to look like. Actually, no bad. Maybe blur this one around his face. Actually, coming up with something nice here. I'm going to blur these lines here. And of course, I'm going to move all this up because we still have more things to add up here. So you have to go up, up, up. So now that we are using this color, I think we should change this font, this effect, to this color here. So let's check because I don't see it matching. So if I change this color here, change to this color and change to this color, and inner glow will be this color, but this time I'm going to reduce the noise. I'm going to reduce the noise. I'm going to reduce the size. Yeah, this is more better. I guess you can agree with me that this is better. So let me blur this one. So what is the next detail, or do you think we should move this aside here? Maybe here. Or if it's going to be here, that means I'm going to make it straight, like straight. So it should be where it is. Yeah, maybe just up, maybe just there. And also I'm thinking of this, the effect is not really showing too much, but this is showing though, so I'm going to go with that one. Maybe the inner one can be left out like that since it's at the other side. So I already forgot, it's website versus web app. I already forgot about the versus, but I'm going to look for where to add it though. I'm still going to add it. For now I'm just looking for where is the possible place to add this. Or do you think I should change the background? I'm thinking of something. Maybe changing the background would make it better. Let me check out other background. What about this one? Less not too much word stuff on it. Yeah, I think this is better than the other one. It has too much content on it, so you won't know which one to focus on. You understand? So let's just make it a simple background like this, but we can still add our coding somewhere, one side there, but this is going to be up. Now this can stay in the middle because it's not, the background is not looking somehow, and I'm going to reduce it way small. I'm going to maybe add it here, can be small, or yeah, let's bring this down a little bit to give room for the logo. And now I'm going to be drawing a rectangle. Yeah, just something like this. I'm going to be increasing the radius. I'm going to make it transparent, and I'm going to increase the stroke. Now that I've got this, I'm going to be moving it the same direction as the font, which you already saw earlier, by right clicking and choosing skew. So now I'm just going to look for a way to arrange it. After arranging it, I'm going to erase the part I don't want. So I don't think it's the same line with the same direction with the font, so I'm just going to move it upwards again, and I think it looks better now. Now I'm going to erase some part of this, but first let me write the name of the name of the company, which is Open Node. This is Sora font, so I'm going to be using the Sora font. I think I'll use the Montserrat font because for this kind of thing the Montserrat font is good on it. So let me just skew this also, and bring it down. So now that I've done that, I can erase the part I don't want on the rectangle, which is this area where the font is written. You can see it. So can just erase little, give little space. And also I'm going to bring the logo down here so that I can erase some part of the rectangle. So I'm going to erase this part here. Yeah, simple as that. So now we're going to be going for the content of this design. We have achieved something already. Just saying. Okay, so now let's go to our. I also downloaded something here thinking I can use. Oh, I don't think I downloaded it. So I'm going to search for it. Oh, to search for it. You can see this thing here. This was also something I was looking for, something like this, but I can use it for future purposes. So what I'm looking for, I actually found it earlier, so I have to go back to check if I'm going to find it again. Let me go back. Let me check if I'm going to see it. Oh, I'm not seeing what I'm looking for. I'm not seeing. Still going back. Okay, we're here. So it should be around here. Something here. Okay, let me search for maybe cyborg. Did I search for this? No. Something like this. I'm looking for this kind of things, but not too much. I like this also, so I'm going to download it, but I'm not going to use it now. Yeah, something like this. This is what I'm looking for. So I'm going to use. I like this one actually, or this one. So you have to check. So you can see, you can search it here. Futuristic interface. That was what I was thinking of, so I forgot. You can search it and you can see this kind of effects. So you can see it's pro download, so we can't get this one. You have to look for. I don't think any of this is free. They are all pro download. I don't think we can use them. Let me see if I can use it like that on my Photoshop. And you can see it's not a picture, so yeah, we can't use this one. We can't use this one also, but I'm looking for something like this. um I think this was the same one we searched for. No, this is a fake site, so I'm going to look for another one. I think I saw one earlier. You could see something similar to this to be good. Let's see how this will look like, even though it's too fancy, but let's see how it's going to look like. It's actually not bad, guys. Actually not bad, but it's not looking good. Should I score this also? Or maybe move it to the back? Maybe it could work for us. We don't know yet. Let's remove the edges at the end of this picture. Uh, I'm going to be duplicating it because we're using more than one, so it's actually looking nice. It's actually looking nice. So I think we might remove this one or look for somewhere and put it maybe here, but it should be in front of this one. So maybe down here. And maybe this could come down. I think I'm still going to add this because I'm no longer seeing it good. It was looking good at the beginning, but now it doesn't look good at all. So I'm going to bring this. I'm just going to select his computers. If it's going to give me a neat job, then good, but if it's not, then we cancel the whole thing. I don't think this is going to give me a neat job. You can see how rough it is. You can see how rough it is. So I'm just going to look for something like a frame, or I don't know, something like a computer that looks good. Mm, let's check. Let's just fill in our content first. So I'm going to be filling the first part, which is website and also for web app. So these are the informations for websites. So I'm just going to copy this information, Control C, and I'm going to paste them here. So just going to draw a rectangle text box I'm going to reduce the spacing and also reduce the font, and also it's going to be at normal. Let's increase the font a little bit, and the spacing should be a bit more. Okay, so now let's duplicate and bring them together. So I'm just going to remove all these lines. Oh, I think I made a mistake. I'm going to be removing these lines. So I think this is the only thing here. So we're going to change the direction of this one also. So yeah, we can just write website at the top. So and just bring it up here, write website, right, and we're going to bring this one in the middle. So it should be in the middle, and it should also be a bit bold, and the color should be maybe this color, and I think it should be brought down like this. I just think this is a little bit of space. It's too much space here, so I'm going to make the space myself to the one I want. So it's okay here. You can see this place, it's covering some text, so I don't know if it's going to cover our text or not, but we'll see. So let me Ctrl C and paste here. No, I'm just going to copy this one. Okay, which I already copied, so I'm just going to paste it here. I'm just going to select this part. Okay, okay. So I guess the text are still going to show. So it's still showing. Okay. Let's bring it here a bit. Now I'm going to change this to web app. Just the site. I'm just going to change the site. Web app. Just like that. Now I'm going to be adding tags like icons beside each features. So let me look for my tag. This is my tag or icon, anyone can call it. So I'm going to be putting them each on one features. Control plus I to invert and rasterize layer. I think that size is okay, or it can still be reduced a little bit if you want. Okay, this size is perfect. So let's Control J, bring down, Control J, bring down again, Control J, bring down, Control J, bring down, Control J, and bring down. So yeah, this is okay. I'm going to select all this and take it to the other one. So just going to select this and take it here. Let's just, okay, user friendly example, online banking, so we're just going to remove this one because it's not part of it, and also this one. That's just what we're going to remove. And also the web app, we're going to give it some space. Also the website, give it some space. Okay, now that this is really nice already, so my problem now is to change this, to give him a good computer, and also to add other few things. So let's just continue. So I've done this. What's the oh, I forgot to add what's the difference. So we have to add this too. So we can add it. Actually, we could add it, replace it here where open node is. Just that we're going to reduce the spacing. Open node can be another place, but this is the, we're talking about the subtitle. It's supposed to be right under the topic. So yeah, you can add it here. And now I'm going to go back to my rectangle to delete the unwanted spaces. Delete unwanted spaces. Okay. So this is nice already. This is nice. Now let's check for the next detail. We've added this. Now call to action. These are the design instructions, blue, white. You can see font should be readable at the logo at the top or bottom corner. So yeah, we followed all these instructions. We are going to include their website. So let's add this call to action. Just, we can add it anywhere at the bottom, so I'm going to add it right on top this one. So just go on top, bring out your rectangle shape, and we're going to be using the dark one. We're going to add some strokes to it also. So let's just do something like this. So we just have to add the website and this, right? So you can just add this here. Or to be reduced, let's reduce it to 5. you can reduce it, reduce the size of the font, and bring all this down. Let's reduce the line spacing. I'm going to reduce this so I can still make space at that place. Okay, for your business, contact open note today. So it can be something like this. We can leave space here and make this a little bit bold. Actually, the space is too much. I can just like manually do it here. Okay, perfect. And now I'm going to make this one bold, and I'm changing the color to this one. So yeah, this looks more professional like this. Now I'll add a white shape just beneath it to for the website like you requested. Or we can, if we use this shape, we're not going to see it, so we have to use the white shape. I don't even know if we're going to see it in the white shape. Okay, we can add the website here. His website can be here or even here. It can just be here. Don't need to bring it the other side. So let's go copy his website. And I'm going to bring it here. It's going to be black, but let me paste the website, then change it to maybe this dark blue is okay. So now that I'm done with my design, I'm just going to add some things, can't just leave it like that, just add some things. So now I'm going to be using the Montserrat font finally, because I just used the Bebas font, the Sora font. Now I'm going to be using Montserrat. So open node, I'm going to reduce this to 4, and the line spacing is going to be all the way big like that. I'm just trying this one. Actually, I don't know if it's going to be good, but we have to try. So if putting it by the side like this, or by the side here, actually it's good by the side here, but let me reduce the size to 3. If you reduce it to 3, then it's good like this. Okay, now that is perfect. That's perfect. Now this is the last thing to do. The last thing for me to do now is to look for this laptop to add here. I think I can bring this here. Yeah. Yeah. So now going to struggle. I'm going to really struggle by looking for this um laptop. But let's try something else. Let me try enhancing the same picture but without removing the background, and I blend it. Let's see how that goes. I'm not going to enhance, remove the background. So it's processing. So processing. So let's download it now. Okay, it's downloaded. Now let's see how we can add it to this our design, because if we remove all this, we can still remove all this. But this part, okay, okay. It's actually still looking good, but there's still a problem here. Let's see. So I can't really spot the difference. So I'm just going to make sure we blur everything here to avoid um, unblurred areas or spots. Okay, once we've done that, you can just, I think we are done. I think we're done. I think we're done. I think we're done. Let me see. I'm just checking out some things. You can see it's too bright. Too bright. It's too bright. Just checking if we could use it, but we can't, unfortunately. So, do you think this laptop is good where the way it is? Because uh, it's not looking good to me. It's looking like a rough work, so that's why I'm looking for a very good PC to use. Like a good PC. Um, let's say for someone like this one, give us other pictures if we're going to see any other pictures. If we didn't see, we can just leave it like that. It still looks good anyways, but I just wanted to make it look really nice. Anyways, we can still leave this, and maybe let's see. Let me see how it is in front. I got. I think we're going to leave the one we were using before. We just have to blend it well, make it look neat. make it look neat, and we're good to go. So yeah, this is it guys, I'm done. Thank you for sticking with me to the end of this video, and I hope to see you in my next video. If you have any question, you're free to ask. This is the final design. This is how it ended. So if you have any questions, you're free to ask, and I'm going to see you guys in the next video. So take care and happy weekend to you all.